Okay, so the summer market is still way calmer than it was in the spring. The good news is we haven't seen any major changes in the last 3 or 4 weeks, and we're not expecting to see any sort of huge hikes or declines in the next few weeks. The summer market is here. People are taking vacations and they're away. I just got back from a lovely time in Kelowna, but hopefully everyone's getting to take some time off. But with people traveling and people sort of connecting and socializing a little more, because the COVID is finally coming to an end. We are definitely experiencing a calmer marketplace. We're seeing less multiple offers. We are seeing more conditions and subjects on offers. So when you make an offer to purchase a property, you are for sure okay in most circumstances, or if you're up against other people, then you need to sort of put a subject-free offer forward, then that's a different matter. But if you are not competing, and if you need to have a financing condition on your offer for 5 or 7 days to allow the bank to do a proper appraisal and to get your information, which should already be with the bank, but if you need a few extra days to do your financing, we are seeing more time on offers now for conditions. And of course, documentation review. There's so many documents that comes along with a property purchase, including especially for condos and townhouses. Minutes, financials, there's Form Bs, you have to double check everything. There's so much involved, with a condo purchase. Having a bit of extra time is just, it's really great, even for the realtors. So we're not, rushed, to go through everything, and it can be done at a much slower pace. So with the slightly slower, or with the slower market conditions, allowing time to do your own due diligence is just beautiful. It's really great. So that's exciting. The price today for a detached property represents a 22% increase compared to last year. So that means prices are up 22% in the housing market. The average price today for a detached property is $1.8 million. The average price today for a condominium is about $743,000. This price is up 8.9%, almost 9% compared to the summertime of last year. And the average price right now for a townhouse property is $946,000, and that price is up almost 17.5% compared to last year. The sales to active listings ratio right now is sitting at almost 35%. The most active sort of housing type is for sure townhouses, which had a 49% sales to active listing ratio. This ratio number, which we talk about each month, represents the speed of the marketplace. Once that number dips below 12% for a sustained period, that's when we see a buyer's market. That's when we see way more buyers sort of writing offers and actually winning at their offer attempts, because there is far more less competition, because there's slightly more inventory. But when this number surpasses 20% for a few months, that's when it's considered a seller's market, which it is still, because it's 35%. So the sales to active listings ratio, extremely important percentage that we look at every month. There's a couple of different changes. The whole economy in general is doing quite well. So the fundamentals there are very strong. But the low interest rates and the improving job market have contributed to the healthy sort of marketplace that we are experiencing. It's great that the sort of pace that we saw back in the spring is no longer here. We do expect things to pick up a little more towards the end of September for sure, after all the kids get back to school and everyone has finished their summer vacations. But for now, we haven't seen virtually any sort of price changes to really talk about. There's a lot of great buying opportunities available. If you were sort of beat out, or if you were sort of tired from making offers back in the spring, now might be a great opportunity to look at the available inventory and reconsider making an offer on a purchase if there's something available that suits your needs. Because of the less intensity out there. And of course, if you're thinking of selling your home, you do still have to seriously consider all the timing and the staging, and of course you do have to go over your pricing, which is the most important thing. If you need a realtor, please feel free to call out to me. And it's Erica Rendell.